Alright guys, so I'm looking at this 1977 Honda CB750. It's only $650 on Facebook Marketplace. I contacted the guy and he said he still has it, and he says he has the title and it's registered non-op, which is pretty cool. Usually I find that these bikes don't have a title or 90% of the parts, but he said I think has a new battery, new chain, and he said he just doesn't have the key for it, which is like whatever, I can figure that out. But yeah, $650. Hopefully I can go pick it up. I'm trying to get this thing, as soon as I started pulling this thing out to start looking at it, to start working on it and stuff, then I saw this ad for this bike, and this is one of the bikes that I've been wanting to get. You can see I've got freaking CB750 stuff all around the garage. So I've been wanting one of these bikes for a while, and it's 1977. It seems like a good year. I don't know. Is it a good year? Is this like one of the years you shouldn't buy? Is that why no one's bought it? I was like, this thing's been on here for like hours. There's no way it's going to still be on there. The guy said he still has it. So I talked to my wife. She wasn't excited about it, but I reassured her that I have plenty of stuff to sell. And I will sell something. I promise to get this one. I'll sell some stuff to get this bike. So yeah, I'm really hoping that the guy gets back to me. I think he lives kind of close, and I really want to go get this bike. So I'm gonna throw my ramps in the truck and get ready. She just went out with my daughter for a jog, so as soon as they walked out the door, I saw them backing out and then going up the driveway, and the guy messaged me back like, yeah, I still have it. So now I'm like playing the waiting game, ready to go pick this bike up. I'm super excited. I really hope I get it. So good news, bad news. Good news, the guy still has it. Bad news, I guess he can't show it until after 7:30. But he said I'll get first dibs tomorrow morning. He asked if I could meet him tomorrow morning, so I didn't plan on sleeping tonight anyways. So I'm gonna be just basically staring at my phone all night long, waiting for him to text me, and then I'm gonna have the ramps ready, and my truck's gonna be gassed up, and I'm gonna be gassed up, and I'm gonna be ready to pick this thing up. I really hope I get this bike. It's not like I need another bike, but it would be sick.
The next day,
just about 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm surprisingly, I slept last night. I just talked to Nate, the guy with the CB750, and he said that he'll be home at 11:30, so I have to wait a couple hours. But I got the truck all set up, I got my stuff to record, and I got my straps and the ramp and everything, so I'm ready to go pick this bike up. I'm super excited. Just about 11:15, and I am going to pick up the CB750, hopefully. The guy, I think his name is Nate, he said he was going to be home at 11:30, so I had some self-control this morning. I waited until 8:30 a.m. to contact him and say, hey man, here's my phone number. I was up at 5, like hoping that he had texted me, but whatever. Maybe he doesn't wake up early excited about buying motorcycles like I do. But I'm going to buy it, hopefully. I'm going to go head over to his area. I think he lives in La Mesa, so I'm going to go drive over there. I got my ramps, I got my tie downs, and I'm going to be ready to pick this thing up whenever he contacts me, or at exactly 11:29 and 59 seconds when I contact him. Either way, I'll be in his area, and then I'll hopefully get this bike. I really want to get this. I was just thinking about it earlier. I didn't even realize I just bought the manual for it. If you watched one of my last videos, I literally just bought a manual for this bike, and I remember saying something like, I hope I get this bike someday, or maybe I'll get one someday. 1969 to 78 CB750. I don't have this bike, but I'll probably eventually get one. Someday, someday, someday. I don't know how to do echoes yet that well, so just imagine someday, someday, someday. And so maybe today is that someday. That'd be cool. I'm really excited. So yeah, hopefully Nate hits me up and is like, come on over, let's get this bike in your truck. And hopefully it's not a piece of junk, because if the engine seized or something, that would suck even more. So it's 11:35, just waiting on Nate. Come on, buddy. I'm at the park and ride over off the side of the freeway. I figured this would probably be the most central area to be at. So whenever he hits me up, I can go pick it up. Come on, dude. Just message me back. I know it's only been 5 minutes, but just hurry. So it's 11:50. Kind of cutting it close with this one. My wife has to be in El Cajon by like 1 o'clock, and so I have to be basically back at my house in about 40 minutes. And I don't know where this guy lives. I messaged him at 11:35 and was like, is it okay to come by now? And then he just hasn't looked at it yet. So I'm hoping the guy will hit me up within the next few minutes, or else I'm gonna have to head back home and come later, and then hopefully nobody buys it. So, yep, that's where I'm at. I'm super anxious. This sucks. Alright guys, I think we pretty much hit critical mass on waiting for this guy to respond. It's 12:03, and I don't want to stress my wife out any more than I already am by buying this motorcycle, because she has somewhere to go, and I don't want to make her feel like she's being rushed. So I'm not going to let this guy know that I'm not going to be able to come by right now. I already messaged him and asked him if it's okay to come by 30 minutes ago. I don't know, maybe he's just getting home and is trying to eat a sandwich or something. I don't know. But I don't want to let him know that I'm not coming by, because then he might say, well, maybe he might not come by at all. So I'm just going to keep that to myself for now, and go home and wait and see if he responds back. If he doesn't, I'll probably end up being very upset about it. And it'll become the worst birthday ever. So, yeah, I'm hoping he's going to get back to me soon, and I'm hoping that someone isn't greasing his bearings right now and saying, hey, buddy, I'll give you $1,500 for it, or something better than $650. So, yep, I'm going to head home, and I'm going to wait. And as soon as he sends me that address, I'm going to Google it, and I'm going to see exactly where his house is. And then, when my wife gets home, I'm going to go over there. And I'm going to go buy that motorcycle, hopefully. And that's it. And he just sent me this message, so I'm going to see what it said. Let me turn up the volume here so you guys can hear. Let's hear what he said.
Hey, work needed me to stay today, so I won't be off until 7:30. More than welcome to come here right after. I apologize.
All right, well, hopefully everything works out. I guess I'm going at 7:30. Well, Nate got back to me, thankfully. I'm headed to his house right now, and he lives like 10 minutes away. And it would have been cooler if I could have checked it out with a little more daylight, but he said he had to be at work all day, so whatever. I'm just glad to be looking at it, and I got my flashlight. I'm super stoked. got the CB750 unloaded. Came with a decent amount of parts. Looks like I don't know if these come with an oil cooler, a stock one. Yeah, it's got its fair amount of stuff that needs to be done to it, but what do you expect? It's an old bike. But it looks like, for the most part, a lot of it's there. It's got the fenders, chain guard, all the little bolts and stuff. But yeah, the tank is totally toast. That thing is super crusty. No way that's going to be salvageable. But yeah, I'm going to start taking this thing apart and start at least getting rid of some of the stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'll wait till tomorrow, till there's a little more light out. See what I'm doing. Alright guys, got the CB750 in the garage. I was not planning on this, but I could live with it. The gas tank, I can hear it's super crunchy, so obviously that's got to go. The seat, can't ride around with that seat on, so getting rid of that. I'll start taking off probably like these little brackets and stuff. I'm guessing this is for the seat hardware, but you know what? I don't need to guess. I don't need to guess anymore, because you know what? Just the other day, if you guys saw it on my other swap vlog episode, I actually picked up a Climber manual CB750 1969 to 78, and this is a 77, so it was just in the nick of time. If you're ever wanting to get a bike, you should just get a manual for it, because maybe you'll get the bike, and maybe you'll get a exclusive full color troubleshooting pages and wiring diagrams to speed maintenance manual, and maybe you'll get the bike. Who knows? That's gonna be me someday soon, and I'm gonna be riding this thing around. I'm excited, guys. I'm gonna start taking it apart right now. I am going to see if I can pick the lock on this lock cylinder on this gas tank, so I can peek inside, because it sounds really bad, and I want to see if I can do it. What the heck is that? A sponge? Maybe someone put it there so it wouldn't rattle so much. Take a peek in the tank. Nope. Okay. to... It's destroyed in there. There is no saving this thing. So, oh, what should I do with it? I've seen some pretty cool stuff online. Alright. Well, there's no saving this gas tank. And I don't think there's any point. Oh, yeah, this thing just disintegrated. It's cheating. I don't think there's any point in trying to salvage anything from it. Maybe I'll keep this just as a keepsake. This is kind of cool. Probably the original gas cap. Oh man, that thing smells bad. I'm gonna just go ahead and put this out here. The thing looks pretty beat up. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Everything is very crunchy. And this, I mean, obviously this is toast. This thing is, this master cylinder, these all have to be replaced. The bars, obviously. But, you know what? I'll show you guys something. Some things hiding in the shadows, waiting for projects to roll into Fang's garage. Do you guys have things like that? Parts? Do you guys have piles of parts just laying around, waiting for that opportunity? You guys have piles of parts like I do? Just hanging from the ceiling? Just waiting for the opportunity to be used. Well, what do you guys think? The CB750. I'm pretty stoked. I think obviously the first thing to do, pull off the carbs. They are definitely nasty. So, gotta pull these carbs off, clean them up, see if they can be salvaged. I know nothing about this style carb, so I'm sure that whatever kind of rubber or plastic is inside there is completely disintegrated. I'll have to go through those, check and see if there's spark. Looks like the spark plug wires are all removed. I'm not sure if Nate was maybe getting ready to pull the engine. It looks like a lot of the engine bolts are pulled out. So maybe he was getting ready to completely strip it down. I didn't ask him too much about it. But it was a cool story. He told me that he got it from a guy that passed away recently. And he had a bunch of motorcycles, I guess. And I really liked the story he told me about that frame. We're talking about when I bought the CB750, Nate, we were trying to get the bike out of the garage and it had flat tires. Almost dropped the bike. That's that cut that you saw on my wrist. I was trying not to let the bike hit the ground, but almost dropped it because he's trying to pivot it on a kickstand a little bit and just kind of fumbled around. But we saved the bike, and I was walking out and saw this frame sitting in the corner of his garage. Asked him what he was doing with it, and he said they were going to do something and decided not to. And I think he got it from the same guy that he got the CB750 from. He said it was just sitting like with some vines growing over it. I looked online, and some people online told me to look right here, and it's stamped C5. So it's also got a stamp right here. It says 47, I think 653-58. You'd have to double check me on those numbers, but yeah, I got this along with a battery for the CB750 and 4 quarts of oil for $100. So the plan is maybe sell this frame. I'm not sure. Someone online said I think it's a late 65, early 66 frame. So yeah, I'm not sure. This is the frame that I got with it though, so that was pretty cool. This is a weird little lamp that I got. It's got feathers on it. This weird mask. And maybe even weirder, Zuri mannequin head. I don't know. It's keeping watch over the projects for now. But yeah, this is the frame that I got. Yep, I'm gonna start pulling stuff off of here. I'll probably wait till tomorrow. Do it in the morning. That's it. Start taking stuff off of here. What is this? This needs to go. I don't know what this is, but I'm sure we don't need it. I'm sure that I could take this off there. All right, this has to go. Okay. And, you know, I gotta start putting parts on it. I gotta get it running at least tomorrow. At the latest, I gotta get this thing running tomorrow. And maybe riding the next day. Which cable actually feels good. So, I bet you I could get it running tomorrow. Let's see what happens. So yeah, that's pretty much the progress on the CB750 so far. I did manage to pull the carbs off and start cleaning them, which I will include in the next video. I'm not going to go through a detailed cleaning video of the whole process of taking these carbs apart. Just maybe a couple of things that I noticed when doing it, which is kind of strange. At least to me. So yeah, the carbs are out, they're being cleaned, and I'm gonna try and start the bike soon. So I have other projects going on, and I have some other ideas what I'm gonna do with the channel right now. Kind of the cycle that I'm stuck in is I am editing videos throughout the week for the swap vlogs, and then I don't have time to work on the bikes and stuff. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe do alternating content. I'm probably going to do maybe 1 week of swap vlog stuff and then another week of motorcycle related content or something else, because I want to have time to work on these bikes, and these projects are starting to pile up. So the next project right now, besides just getting the carbs cleaned on the CB750, is to finish up this gas tank. It's got covered in tape and rust and dust, but I worked really hard on this gas tank, so I want to finish getting it done for the Ultima. This is the coffin tank that I made, and I need to finish up. I have a bunch of molding pieces that I'm going to do around it, and then I need to make the mounts for it underneath, and then maybe I will get a oil tank fitting that I need to finish up the oil tank. But I'd like to start working on the Ultima, and I'd like to get that thing done and running so that I can justify starting to work on the CB750 and some other projects. So maybe those other projects are, maybe they have something to do with this. Who knows? If you look at my shorts, you'll know. If you watch any of my shorts, you'll kind of know what is coming up, because I have no patience, and I'll post stuff that I'm going to be posting soon. So thanks for watching my stuff. Thanks for watching this. I don't know. It's, again, a bunch of random stuff. There's just me buying junk that I don't need, and junk that I'm going to have fun with. So thanks for watching, and yeah, check out this other video about some other weird stuff that I've been doing if you want. All right. See you guys.